Well, hello, everyone. Again, welcome back. This Valentine's Day weekend. I am Gary Godsoe. Welcome to Velocity Online Racing coverage of Round 4 of Season 13 of the VOR Signature Series, the IndyCar Championship, as we come to you today from the fastest short track in the world, Iowa Speedway, for the Iowa 300, presented by IFS Personal Financial Planning. Joining me in the booth today, as always, is Klendy. And Klendy, I think really with 300 laps today on hand, that is a lot of laps here, even though it's not a lot of miles. We're looking at a bit of a endurance race. A lot of these guys are going to have some very tired arms at the end of these 300 laps, which is only about 260 miles.
Yeah, as the saying goes, Gary, in order to finish first you must finish. Sometimes simple works the best, just easy in, easy out, mind your P's and Q's, find yourself clean and alive at the end, and you'll be right in contention. Shane Coker is having a computer restart malfunction, so he has missed the green.
Early mechanical already. Hopefully he can get in and get some laps in. And Silvazzi setting it to the inside to take it to second over Nunez. A good jump for him. Move him up to second. Not a good start for O'Sullivan. Down a spot. Actually, he's right where he started. He just didn't get a good jump. And Silvazzi decided, I'm going to the top lane. And here is Nunez. He put a little bit of a block down the main straight on O'Sullivan. I'm sure O'Sullivan didn't like that. He passes him on the high side. And we got a pretty decent battle of cars in the vicinity of Craig Forsyth. To Sarah ripping the high side with Bennyworth.
All the way back to Lovern. You got 6 cars under a blanket here fighting for the tail end of the top 10.
And we're going to go 3 wide off the corner to Sarah, Bennyworth, Lovern. It looks like the top 10 is kind of separated in the single file. That we're still watching this battle between Siger and Forsyth. Now Forsyth to the inside of Solwedge.
I think all of that is a product of this track temperature, Gary. If it comes down later in the afternoon, I think we should see some more close proximity racing, but right now you cannot afford for your tires to wear any more than possible. So everyone's trying to hook that yellow line and just back every corner up, because they know if they don't, this long race is going to slip away because their tires are going to melt.
Bree sends it to the high side, right up on Lovern. He's trying to keep that momentum up, because I think the only way he knows he can pull this pass off is if he needs to keep that momentum up. He goes a lane higher there.
If you can get half a wing worth of clean air, the car's just going to rotate so much better for your tires. I'm really surprised to not see anybody running the fence in 3 and 4. I see some light marbling up there, but trust me, if I was in this race, I'd be trying it, especially in traffic. I mean, obviously, if you have clean air, you want to be on the bottom, but...
True. Bree pulls off the pass around Christensen. Move Lovern and Bree to 13th and 14th. Christensen back to 15th. Here goes Bree underneath Lovern. And now move Bree up to 13th. So Bree, man on the move at the moment.
I think Gary has the broadcast up. He heard me say, he goes, I guess I'll try the wall. to ill effect. Don't do what I say. O'Sullivan is also reeling in Silvazzi here for a second, and Altena has now started taking the bottom from Nunez, so a couple of developments here at the front. Silvazzi and O'Sullivan now navigating this traffic side by side. 3 around Lovern. What a move from O'Sullivan.
Yeah, no kidding, and he gets this position, and that was his teammate helping. Now, Lovern, I don't know if Lovern was actually helping, but that was around Lovern, so they could at least communicate on that. Lovern going to pit road for his scheduled stop. As soon as he goes down a lap, just get out of the way, go to pit road, get that new set of rubber and fuel on. It is Murph, it is O'Sullivan, it is Silvazzi. There you see Lovern coming off the pit road after his first scheduled stop. Altena 4th, Nunez in 5th, and there is a heck of a battle with lap traffic going on behind him. And Julian now and Nunez side by side at the start-finish line. Nunez down low. Julian just doesn't have a place to go. He has Inch in front of him. They come off wheel to wheel.
Inch is trying to get out of the way to respect the blue flag rule, but Julian wanted to go all the way to the top, and he just guessed wrong 2 corners in a row.
And in front of Julian now, he has Molina. Molina trying to stay high, getting out of the way.
Look at the run Nunez will have on exit here.
Whoa, here we go,
So
side by side of the line, and Nunez getting the spot.
And all of that is from Nunez's dedication to the bottom, because Julian just kind of let him have it. Murphy's going to put them all a lap down here as he goes long. If Murphy gets a yellow here, he's won the race. I mean, it'd be him and Luis Nunez, right? It's a two-horse race at the Dog and Pony Show. Oh, here it is. There's a yellow in turn 3. Solowich.
No, I believe it's coming to pit road, and he aggressively comes down pit road and grabs the apron, unloads the car into the turn 3 wall, and that's we talked about it. We said it already leading into that. The pit road entrance is very dangerous here. And
somebody beefed it.
Oh, does someone spin? Oh, wow. We got debris on the front stretch. And here he goes. He gooses it and just... Oh.
Okay, the wave rounds did make it to the tail end, but O'Sullivan's going to be at a huge disadvantage. He basically has 3 green flag laps plus that wave lap. His tires are basically 6 laps older, and he's the last car on the racetrack. O'Sullivan will probably go down just due to having to race hard through the pack here. Look at his pace differential for the cars around him.
O'Sullivan back in 7th, and yeah, he's got his work cut out for him. We got contact between, that is Seigers and Sullivan as they're trying to get around Santos. Santos slow through the corner. He might be down. Oh, a little bit of a side check and grabbing the apron, O'Sullivan. And now Silvazzi coming to pit road with that broken wing plane, and he needs to get it replaced. Murph sets a purple lap.
Altana has a run here. Dials up that yellow line and move a...
Not quite. Let's see. Here comes Nunez back.
LOVERN'S really got the high side ripping. He's really carrying momentum well off the corner and through the center. Look at that
run. Not that time. Not that time.
Oh, Gary, I can't. You're doing so good, man.
Here we go. And there's lap traffic in front of all these guys. So actually, Nunez getting the cleanest air of everybody. Julian getting the dirty air, and that allows Nunez to slide on up.
He took advantage of Julian there. Julian lifted to let him up. Otherwise, Julian would be out of wing, and Nunez would be out of right rear suspension. LOVERN'S run the good out of his Firestones. He hasn't missed since lap 75.
They are not very happy. Tucks back in. Wags resets, goes down low in the 1 and 2, hits the bump of the tunnel. Now pulls alongside down the backstretch. Still has a wheel there.
You cannot make this pass in one corner if you're Wagner. You've got to do it inch by inch. Every single corner, you've got to get a little bit further up alongside Forsyth's side pod. You cannot overdrive the corner like that. All that progress gone for Matt Wagner. Nunez now right on the attenuator, on the spoiler of Murphy. Hugo Gala's putting dirty air on Murphy. So let's see if Murphy covers Nunez immediately. No, he stays on the track again, going long.
Here comes Nunez for the lead. Murph is still sitting there on pit road. And Nunez, you called it, man. Easy peasy, like a Sunday afternoon. And Nunez, your new leader. So he's going to get around Bennyworth. And then in front of Bennyworth by another second is Whitaker. And then another second
there
in front. There it is.
Dallas just got into
Tessera.
But no caution. Tessera's really slow on the backstretch. Forsyth and Altena get
that
by.
was awful net code. Just awful net code.
And Wagner has just gotten around Forsyth.
Yeah, I told you he was creeping into the picture, and I don't know if Forsyth used up his tires in that battle with Altena, and then you got Wags back there just taking things easy and gets around him.
I think Forsyth did a lot of damage to his tires.
And it's too early for Forsyth to pit, although Murphy blinking out.
Oh, they're all in the wall.
Oh!
Forsyth went in the wall. O'Sullivan gets by. O'Sullivan got forgiven, but I think Forsyth might have permanent right side damage. Let me take a look. Yeah, they have a long stretch of clean racetrack here for Wags to capitalize on these better tires.
I think Wags is going to do it. Here's a look to the inside, and I think Julian let him go.
Dusted.
I think Julian let him go. I'm not sure about that. I'm just the way it was so easy. Julian tucks back in behind Wags. And now here's a battle for position inside Altena. And he is not going to give, if there's two teammates out there that are going to race each other the hardest and not give any, whatsoever against each other, it's those two guys. Side by side, this is battle 4, actually 6th. And Bree is going to get that. But everybody who's not on the lead lap seemingly is in front of Luis Nunez right now.
And Millward and Christensen are fighting for position, right? So
yeah.
They don't really want to pull over for Nunez because, well, Christensen does. To what Millward does here. Same thing, just goes to the top.
Look at this mess in this battle right here. Oof. And I think Whitaker gets that
Strauss
spot.
hit the wall, cooking it. Whitaker is going to, I think, pace him now. I think Whitaker was a little better, but couldn't complete the pass.
Pennyworth's going to set a 3 wide down in the 1.
Yeah, he's got that purple lap. He's going to make people eat his dust. That's what you do when you go fast.
And Nunez around O'Sullivan to put him a lap down, coming to 10 to go.
What a drive from Lewis. Not a single wheel put wrong today. A little bit of strategy to ground Murphy after the second stop. He takes the white flag uncontested.
Into 1 and 2. 3 cars in front of him. He doesn't have to push the issue. All 3 of them in front of him are pushing the issue, dudes. They go 3 right in the corner. You don't want to see that on the white flag lap, especially when you're staring at the checker flag. But getting the checker flag is Luis Nunez for his 2nd career win here in the VOR IndyCar Championship and his first win on an oval. He's got one up on Alex Palou. Nunez with the win, over 8 seconds over Mark Murphy. Wagner in 3rd, Julian Altena. I would say he should be happy considering all the bad luck he's been having, coming home 4th there. Liam O'Sullivan is in 5th, Bree 6th, Forsyth 7th, Strauss 8th, Whitaker, the biggest gainer of the day, 9th, and Salvazzi in 10th. You got Gallas, Molina, Bennyworth, Christensen, and Millward, your top 15. Seeger, Lovern, Santos, Tessera, Inch, your top 20. And Soul Edge, Bonnie, and Coker rounding out the remainder of our 23-car field. So for Clindy, everyone here at Velocity Online Racing, I'm Gary Godsoe saying, happy Saturday, happy day after Thanksgiving, everybody. Make sure you give your loved ones something special. And thanks for watching. And all our men and women serving in the military and as first responders, Godspeed, God bless, and come home safe. Catch us again right here next week in Montreal for the next race of the VOR IndyCar Championship. We'll see ya.